We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Trey Turner.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
Settling in now, right Trey Mancini carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1. Here it is. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Stepping in, Caleb Joseph. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Into the box now, Chris Davis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, you know, the rough patch they've been in right now, it's dropped them to 500. And as a result, you're trying not to get to that 500. But sometimes you're looking at it so much and you're fighting and clawing and you find yourself at 500. You're just frustrated as a team. And that's what I see them right now. Inconsistent and frustrated.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, Max Kepler. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the .320 mark. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here's Melky Cabrera, and the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Yadier Molina.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look? The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now batting, Scooter Gennett. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's Hamels now on 2-0. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Leonis Martin. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hamilton on the move. He makes the play. A great catch. Stepping up to the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Rougned Odor.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Slow roller back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So here's Joe Mauer. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Bat explodes as this has popped up. To his left is Crawford. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here's Robbie Grossman. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overcome.
Crawford dives. What a stop. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play.
Brandon Crawford.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. This one's flared out toward left. Cabrera moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
The right fielder, number
Ready
16.
for another chance? Trey Mancini. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Cold, strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in once again, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Turner's on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Jonathan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make it work a little bit.
Martin able to take it in for the first out. So striding forward now, Max Kepler, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Here's Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Melky Cabrera.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
On to first, and Cabrera's a ground-out victim. 2 away. So stepping in, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So here's Joe Mauer. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramirez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Here's Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Martin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Popped high in the air. Mauer is over. And that retires the side. Stepping into the box, Robbie Grossman. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Robbie Grossman.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Martin is under it. 1 down. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. And look out! That's the third batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. One there on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brandon Crawford is retired to kick off the inning. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Trey Turner is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on his horse, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 16.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez.
Leading off with a
0 for 2 on his line thus
Third
far.
baseman.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Fielder, Max.
Digging into try it again. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
53.
Striding in once again, Melky Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Martin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is in there. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is popped up. Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer.
7.
A hit in 2 tries so far.
Mauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time. 2 runs, 5 hits. And no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Jonathan
On its way is pitch number 75. Jonathan Stoke is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Digging in now, Caleb Joseph. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Kepler. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chris Davis now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jason Castro.
And that misses, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Rounded slowly to the left side. Crawford gloves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner towards short. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball. Donnie Hart enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the.
Donnie Hart.
First things first, here's a throw over. Hit out towards second. To Crawford for 1. On the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Yadier Molina.
Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Addison Reed.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. I'm set with the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Polanco is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting. Third base.
Now batting, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he takes ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1 out, nobody on. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Here's Leonis Martin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Scott Schebler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 43, Scott Schebler. Now pitching for the Twins.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. In there, 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the shortstop,
Now
Brandon
batting.
Crawford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Crawford.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On the ground up the middle, played on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next,
now in the box, Max Kepler, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Eduardo Escobar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gun in the inning.
Escobar.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ball one.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with the cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Standing in, Trey Mancini. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Joaquin Soria takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number Joaquin.
Seth Smith will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Seth Smith.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To third. Oh, beautiful dive. He goes to first in time. Standing in, Caleb Joseph. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Chris Dickerson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Adore. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Cole Hamels. Can't ask for much more. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left